Good morning. Looking outside, it is quiet. We've got clear skies and just really quiet conditions. It's really nice if you don't mind the chilliness, the chilly factor that we've got going on here today. And it looks like traffic's moving along just fine on I-94 with our Skycam, our Certine Skycam network view pointed west. Here's a look at our temperatures yesterday. It was pretty nice. We got into the low 60s east and a couple of spots got to 70 yesterday. Gwinner was one of them. And we got to 69 in Fargo and in Grand Forks. So it was a pretty decent day. You know, we did have the clouds for that middle part of the day in a lot of areas and a couple of sprinkles, but once those moved on, it was nice and sunny. Temperatures, it's chilly. At least we're seeing things improve in Langdon. We were just about 20 minutes ago at 32 degrees there. We dropped down to the freezing mark in Langdon this morning. We're now at 36. A little recovery going on there. And in Grand Forks, 39. Our temperature in Fargo, 40. A little warmer to the south, much cooler north, more places into the 30s. It's 34 degrees in Bemidji, so I'd be concerned about some frost this morning. In Candu, our visibility reported at 1/4 of a mile there. Langdon at 2 miles. And checking out your wind speeds out of the north into the single numbers, with some places reporting calm conditions as well. So clear skies, very light wind. It's a combination that oftentimes leads to some pretty chilly temperatures, and in addition to that, sometimes some fog, as we're seeing up by Candu. So checking out your radar, we've got quiet weather, no even clouds really to show you here on the radar map in the Fargo, Grand Forks area and beyond, and into the tri-state area. Just a couple of clouds down in the Badlands of South Dakota. That's about it. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner for today. This morning, we're starting off clear and we'll end up mostly sunny eventually. Once that sun rises around 7:30, we're going to see that sun come up and eventually those temperatures start to rise. But until then, some more 30s and low 40s all morning long. So day to put on that extra layer, maybe a little bit thicker coat too this morning if you're going to be outside for any length of time. And checking out your 9 o'clock forecast, we'll be back into the 40s. Some clouds more likely in the northeast here to start off. By noon, temperatures into the 50s. So we slowly work our way out of the 30s in the valley, but it isn't going to be one of those really warm days. We're looking at some low to mid 60s in a lot of spots, and some places may not get out of the 50s today, despite lots of sunshine. It should be a nice bright one here for us in the region. Later on tonight, if you've got plans to head out to a football game, temperatures in the 50s around the 7 o'clock hour. Should be pretty cool here this evening. The wind shouldn't be too strong. We'll see some wind speeds into the teens by late tonight with some temperatures dipping into the 40s. Overnight, with the wind kicking in out of the south, it's going to start to get pretty breezy for your Saturday with that wind coming up and gusting into the 30-mile-per-hour range. That's actually going to help us out temperature-wise. It's going to keep that atmosphere mixed and keep any heating we have today from radiating back out and us cooling down again. So more places into the mid to upper 40s. There might be a couple of spots out east where the wind doesn't pick up just yet. We'll get into those low 40s. Ahead for the noon hour, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 50s to around 60 degrees. And ahead for the later afternoon, we'll see some rain showers and perhaps some thunder showers. This is rolling into Saturday, of course. That potential for rain, we've been talking about it all week in the second half of the day, hoping it would hold off until late. Well, this particular model run indicating that this is moving in around the 5 o'clock hour. So if you've got some Saturday evening plans, be aware that it might end up getting a little bit soggy out there with that rain rolling through, and it's breezy too. So not the perfect day on Saturday, a little bit breezy out at those tailgates. Checking out your photo today, we've got a cool shot of a hummingbird. Thank you, Ashley, for sharing this with us, or Jason for sharing this with us from Ashley, North Dakota. And your 7-day planner, we're looking at some quiet weather today, a little cool. Saturday, the first half of the day looks pretty good. It will be breezy. Temperatures in the upper 60s this weekend with some better rain chances coming up for Sunday. And next week, kind of more of the same, a couple of shots of rain and in the 60s.
Thank you, Lisa.
Coming up on the Valley today, how Habitat for Humanity is trying to turn the Jason Mosier tragedy into a symbol of hope for a family.